Nelly. Let's move that out the way. Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, man, this does not work. Man, can you feel it? It's a change in the air. It's getting cold. It's about 50 degrees out here right now. I gotta tell you, this feels good. It's amazing how it seems like yesterday I was wearing shorts. In fact, I think I was wearing shorts yesterday. But now the season is turning into fall and soon to winter. Jerry Jones threw us all for a loop yesterday, I got to tell you. When we think about the Jason Garrett era, got to pour Joe Fu a refill here. We think about the Jason Garrett era. I'm going to try something a little different here. Try a little Texas Silver Star. Yeah. Cork kind of messed up there. Try a little whiskey here. Maybe that'll be a change-up that would be good for us. Yeah, kind of lost my thoughts there. Just kind of being mesmerized by the fire. Jerry threw us for a big loop with the whole thing about Jason Garrett. I've been thinking about it over and over and over and over again. Because I always tell you guys, I'm a student of the game. I love history. You'll see I'll use historical references onto a lot of the stuff that I do. You know, I'm working on a red brick house that was built in 1820. Truly, history can teach you a lot. We've been at this same crossroads before with Jerry Jones. I believe what Jerry Jones actually did was not basically saying, "Don't worry, Jason. You're good. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be great. You just have to be here. You are permanent. You are tenured here with the Cowboys." Definitely like rum better. Definitely like rum better. But then I kept thinking. Drove down to Waynesboro today. Had about 5 hours in the car. And I started putting it together because let's go back in history here. Let's go back to when Jason Garrett got the Dallas Cowboy job. After losing the playoffs, September 24th, Jerry Jones gave Wade Phillips a vote of confidence. The Cowboys lost their season opener to the Redskins. They've lost their home opener against the Bears. And they could lose a rubber match with the Texans 8+ years of after game one. And if that happens, Coach Wade Phillips will still have a job. According to the guy who hired him, has the ability to give him an instant to fire him. Asked whether or not he has lost faith in Wade Phillips, Jones said, "I can just give you a very affirmative no. I do believe in Wade Phillips, his staff, and the players. The thing about it is, when you have that kind of commitment, one of the things you have to do for those situations, those people are supposed to really be in there during the hard times. That's what you got to make sure your grade if you're deserving of commitment and we're in hard times. That's why I'm in the saddle with Wade and his staff and the team. Does that sound familiar to you guys at all? Well, here's the thing. To me, it sounds a lot like exactly what he said yesterday to Jason Garrett. The Cowboys went on to start out 1-7. Talking about being a playoff team the year before, and now you're 1-7. Jerry had enough, and he fired him. I dare say, right now, we're in a very similar situation. I know it's a little different because Jason Garrett is the adopted son. But if the team continues to go south, and I'm going to make a bold prediction, if the team looks bad tomorrow and then loses to the Redskins, Scott Linehan at the very minimum will be fired. But I believe Jason Garrett would go with them. I dare say, if the players care about having Jason Garrett as a coach, then they have to win this game and the next one to keep that said coach. I honestly and truly believe that. And I know I hear people say, well, you don't want to fire the coach in the middle of the season because now you're starting all over. Who's going to end up being able to do anything better? You're just giving up hope on the season. But I dare say this. You got a defense. You got a defense that's been keeping these games close. You have a great running back. Let me move this, because that fire's kind of blowing that way a little bit. You've got a defense that's keeping you in these games. You've got a competent offensive line, and you've got a great running back. And let's be honest, it's not like the leadership that we have right now has a top 5 offense. We're in the bottom tier, way bottom tier of offenses. How much worse can our offense get? We're averaging 16 points a game. 16. And that's with the NFL leading running back. We can't pass consistently for over 200 yards a game. And here's the thing. I know it's a crazy idea, but when you look at this season, there's a lot of teams that you thought were going to be great that aren't. We all thought the Minnesota Vikings, yeah, they're a Super Bowl contender. Yeah. They got Kirk Cousins, but they're down in the toilet right now. You look at the Green Bay Packers. Aaron Rodgers just had another setback on that knee. How long will he be able to go? And it's not like they're exactly lighting things up. Philadelphia Eagles got to win against the Giants, but the Giants may be the worst football team in the NFL right now. That great defense they had 2 years ago, not so much. Right now, I think Archie Manning might be playing better than Eli Manning. The Redskins, they're still the Redskins. You have 5 games in your division. And with the defense that keeps you in games, anything can happen. And I dare say you have a December that you could want to remember. We got the Eagles. We got the Colts. We got Tampa Bay. And we have the Giants. The Giants already have the golf clubs in the car. Tampa Bay, the magic is gone. Andrew Luck will be lucky to still have his arm attached by the end of the season. And the Eagles, they're already beat up. By the time this season is over with, they may be grabbing people out the stands to play. So yeah. The next 2 games are for Jason Garrett's job. You can better believe that. And that's my bold prediction right now.